One of the most popular ways we learn, get entertained, and informed is via video. And with popular video content platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, making it possible for video content creators to reach out to a wider audience, video content consumption has been on a steady rise, and creating this content don't come cheap. And this is where the awesome folks at InVideo comes in. InVideo is your one-stop online platform for creating and making your very own videos. This super powerful yet easy to use online video editor allows you to take full control and gives you full customization capabilities, as InVideo offers an A to Z solution for content creators and digital nomads looking for an easily accessible platform with tons of resources that you need to create your next video. And for those who like to check it out, there's going to be a link in the description that will bring you right here where you can start exploring this amazing platform. And once you get here, there are lots of things to unpack, from awesome to unlimited templates, all the way to premium sound, premium stock footages, single-click shortcuts, AI-powered tools, and lots more. And to get started, all you need to do is sign up, as sign up is totally free and you can start creating your video. And once you sign in, this brings you over to the dashboard. First off, you'll notice that we have templates. These are highly customizable templates that you can play with, and you have about 5,000 plus templates that you can work with. There's also an AI text to video, which is super cool. So all you need to do is just put in a prompt or type in what you want, or get a text that you've written out for your video, paste it in there, and this would automatically create a video for you. Then you've got 1 million plus premium videos and photos which you can use to enhance your videos. And finally, we've got the editor. So if you like to create your video based off a template, all you need to do is to click on the templates. So once you click on template, you would notice that we've got lots of templates right here, and you can play with whatever aspect ratio you want. So if you like landscape, you can click on that. If you like squared ones, you can click on that. Let's take off the landscape. And if you would like to get the portrait, you can click right here and you can get portrait. The same thing applies to the type. You can select different types of videos that you like to make and get templates that simply fits into them. If you're also looking for an industry related type of template, you also have them right here. So we can select technology, or we can simply go ahead and take a look at real estate. So if we even select the real estate and go ahead and say we'd like this to be square, this gives us square looking templates that we can work with. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this off, and I'm going to switch to portrait, turn this off as well, and we can find something that looks super cool that we would like to work with. So I'm just going to go ahead and look around and see if we can find something cool. Of course, there's just so many nice things here, and we can settle for something. Maybe something like this doesn't look bad. Alright, so with this here, you can still make adjustments to the template. So remember, the template we selected was a portrait. We can still make this square, and notice how this video adjusts to that. And we can also make this landscape, and you also notice how this adjusts to it. And because this is a template, it is just super customizable. You can do whatever you want. We can proceed to say we would like to work with this template, and we can click on use template. So once we click on use template, this brings us into the editor where we can start editing our very own video. So from here, you can see all of the elements that you'll be needing to edit your videos, from video to images, music, text, logos, and other elements that you can play with. They all exist here. Right here is your timeline. This is where you get to customize the entire video. You'd also notice elements that are existing within the video block that you're working with. So we can select this video block and we can expand it, and you can see all of the layers that makes up the entire thing. And if you're thinking about using voiceovers, or maybe you like to make voiceovers yourself, of course you can proceed to record your own voiceover. But if you like to use AI generated voiceovers, you can click on this button and click on automated text to speech. This provides you with a text box where you can paste or type in the text you would like the AI to convert from text to speech. So once you have that, you can select type, the language, and also the kind of voice that you want. So in this case, I'm just going to stick with John and then click on generate voiceover. And once you have that, you can press the playback button to listen.
In today's world where technology and creativity collide.
And if you're comfortable with what you have, you can now click on add. I'm just going to move this over to a point like this, and we can extend our timeline. And for templates, these are very good if you would like to follow the patterns of the templates that has been made. You can of course go ahead and customize this template how you choose by simply selecting any of these blocks and just hitting on the delete button to get rid of them. Or if you're thinking about changing the template, updating that, you can also go over to the template section and take a look at other templates that exist here. So the templates that you have here are more likely going to be similar to the previous template that you have, so you can simply check through them. So if you would like to have this template, we can select this one and just simply click on the plus sign, and then we can have that template right in here. So we can actually go from this into this other one and we can switch to another one, and you can make those changes however you choose. If you like to use the entire template, just simply click on use template, and this would go ahead and load up a brand new project which you can start working on. But for sure, if you do have a story and you would like to just create your very own video and you like to use all of the clips that exist here, you can of course proceed to do that. So what we need to do is go back to our project, and we can go to dashboard and simply click on editor. This would offer us a chance of selecting portrait, square, or landscape. And because we like to do a portrait video, we're going to click on portrait. And once you do that, this opens up an empty editor. And right here, you'd notice that this is urging us to upload our media files. At this point, we do have just one media file we'd like to work with, and that is an audio of the previous recording we asked the AI to do for us. So I'm just going to drag that and drop it right here. And once you do, you would notice that it appears here. If you do have other media files you like to work with, you can always drag them in here, or you can click on this button and add them through this point. Now, once you have your media files in, you can append them to your timeline by clicking on this plus button, and that will automatically append it to your timeline. Within the timeline, you can play back to listen to the audio, and you can also stretch the entire audio all the way to how much you want it to be. You'd also notice that this is where our timeline stops. So the play range starts from here and ends somewhere there. If you like to extend that, you can also extend that all the way there. So let's just go ahead and extend this till we see the white line. Right. So once we extend this to this point and you notice the white line simply means that the audio has started looping. This is similar with what you would get when you're also bringing in images or videos in here. And speaking about images and videos, let's start adding some premium stock videos. And to get them is as easy as going over to the video section and searching for the video you want. And all the premium videos, images, and music that we have here are coming from Storyblocks, iStock, Getty Images, Shutterstock, Pixels, Unsplash, Pixabay, and so much more. And since we're looking for an AI-related video, we're simply going to type in the search bar AI. Press the enter key to search, and you can search through a plethora of videos that are currently available that you can start working with. And to preview them, you can either hover on any of these clips, or you can double click to launch the trim window. Now within the trim window, you can actually trim your clips to where and how you want them to be. So I'm just going to trim this over to a point like this and click on add. And once we have that in, we can zoom in. Let's actually push that. And if you like to scale this, you can of course go ahead and scale it. We're also going to bring in some more clips. So I'm just going to position that there and scroll all the way and find something else. So we would like to have this as well. I'm just going to click on the plus button and also trim this. And this would be somewhere like so. So probably like this clip to start from here. And I'm also going to trim that to this point. All right. So going to click on add and bring that in. We can layer this however we want, because the more clips you bring in, the more the layering goes on. So we can layer this the way we want, and at certain points, you might want to cause some fade in and fade out, and these animations come in once you click on the clip, click on this particular button right here, or go over to this section where you have animation. So right here, we can click to add the animation, and I would like to add a fade in animation and also a fade out animation. So once we have this, if we press the playback button, you'd notice our clip fades in and also fades out. Right. Then you'd also see that we don't have the size how we want it. We're also going to go ahead and scale this just to match the size we're going for. I would also suggest that at any point in time that you're working on your clips, always play back to take a listen, as this would be very important as you create your clips. So we're just going to move that there, move this over here, go all the way back, press the playback button one more time and see what we get. And for those who like to increase the speed of the animation, you can click on speed and you can increase the speed of the animation right here. If you like to also adjust the color of your image or of the video, you can also adjust the color from here by simply using the filters that are available, or you can choose to use the creative section, which allows you to adjust the hue, saturation, and also sharpness of the image. The next thing which we need to do is to layer up more clips on the video. And since we're doing a video that has to do with developers, creative artists, and also AI, we're going to look for clips that are very relatable to these ones, and we can match them here. And of course, these clips are not going to be possible except for the beautiful integration of premium videos into InVideo. So we can layer up these clips, get them the way we want, and once we're done, we are now ready to start adding audio to it. Alright, so now that we have our clips ready, what we can do is to play back and see if they correlate with what we want. So I'm just going to go ahead and press the playback button.
In today's world where technology and creativity collide,
And yes, it simply matches. The next thing which we're going to do is to increase the volume, because if you notice, the volume is a little bit down. So I'm just going to go over here where we have the volume, increase the volume a little bit. And we might also want to put a background sound. Now, to add your background sound is as easy as going over to where you have music. And this is one other place that InVideo makes it super cool. You have unlimited access to tons of music based off mood, genres, and also sound effects. So depending on what you want, you can simply select the mood, go over to any of the mood that you want. In this case, we're going to select inspiring, and we're going to take a look at a few inspiring sounds. So we can press the playback button to give it a listen. And if this is what you want, you can, of course, go in and add the plus sign to add that into your video. Now, if this isn't what you want, probably you want to get something else, you can definitely select that, press the backspace key to get rid of it, and find one that simply suits what you're going for. And just like you can do with videos, you can also crop the sound to start a bit earlier, and you can also play with the sound volume. So we can extend this to a point like so, select it, go over to volume and fade, bring this a little bit down just so that it doesn't overshadow the sound that we're working with, and we can choose to fade this just about 1 second in, and let's actually bring this down a little bit more. So with this, if we move this all the way back, press the playback button. In today's world where technology and creativity collide, AI is taking center stage. This looks good. We can actually increase this about a tiny bit, and we will proceed to talk about how you can work with text and also images, as InVideo offers you unlimited amount of images that you can work with, and you can select from any of the ones that exist here and drag them in. So we could actually take a look. Let's type in the word art and look for something nice, and we can proceed to look for one that actually speaks to what we're doing. And if we're comfortable with any of the ones that we want, we can click on the plus sign to add them in the video. And once you add this, we can also proceed to scale this all the way like we have with the other one. So I'm just going to scale this to this point as well. And this is where one cool feature that comes with InVideo actually makes sense, and that is removing backgrounds. Say for example, we like to get rid of the background of this image. What we can do is to have it selected, go over to remove background, and we can select single or multiple object. And since we like to remove the background of a single image, we can simply click on single. And once we do that, this would analyze the photo, process it, and skin the image for us. And with what we have here, we can now resize this to match what we want. And if we're comfortable with that, we'll click on the done button and get our image here. We can also position this image to a point like so, and I would like this to fade in while I bring this all the way here. So we'll click on this button, go over to where we have the animation, and set this to fade in. Now, if you like to play with text, or maybe several elements that comes with InVideo, InVideo offers a wide range of text and fonts that you can work with. Furthermore, you also have options of selecting different categories of these and using them. So if you like something a bit more typographical, you can select the typography button, and you can see some very interesting typographical stuff. I'm just going to drag this one in and position that right there. And let's actually make this stay on the top, bring this down, set this to this point. Let's reduce this image a little bit, and we're going to ask a simple question like, are you ready? So we'll double click on that, come here and type in the sentence, are you ready? And we can position this where we want. And if you like to update your font to fit into what you're creating, you can definitely go over to the font section where you can find a plethora of fonts. You can as well go over to the font size and play with the font size depending on what you want. And from here, we can actually preview what we have, and this looks really good. Now, if you want more text, you can actually see some of them that include the minimalist one, which is good for lower thirds and titling. There's also the social media and CTA, which is also really good. We can select something that I will love to work with, positioning that there, bring this down. So in this case, I'm just going to double click there, and I can type art askNK. So despite the fact that you have the social media and CTA, there's also the hashtags and the trendy ones. All of these texts are available and you can use them. And amazing stuff doesn't end here. You can also find some amazing elements. And if you click on the stickers, you can find emojis, social media, CTA, 3D stickers, miscellaneous, medical, finance, corporate, just as much as you want. So you can pick from any of these ones. Now, since we're doing this, I will ask you guys to just give this a little bit of a like. I'm just going to position that there, position this here, and let's scale this down to this point. And there you have it. I think we should actually move this a little bit to the center, something like that. Probably move this here and position this right there. This is how you get your videos done. And with InVideo, you can see we have lots and lots of elements, lots of media files for images, lots of media files for audio, and also lots of media files for video. So premium stuff available right here. And once you're done with this, the next thing you need to do is to cross-check your entire file, and then you can now export. And to export your video, what we need to do is go over to export, and we can export this as 720 or 1080. Exporting is exclusively only available to premium users, which for the value of what you're getting is extremely affordable. Now let's go ahead and export our video as 1080 and talk about the pricing. The premium version is in 2 tiers, which deals with business and unlimited. For business, you're getting this platform and all of the amazing things that you can do with it for $15 per month, while the unlimited is for $30. Users will be able to export 60 to unlimited number of high definition videos, use 10 to 120 iStock media files, and also have access to 1 million plus premium media files. And if you compare this with every other platform that is fully integrated into InVideo, you're saving a lot, because for iStock, you're getting only 10 images for £19 and not dollars, and you're getting 10 essential and signature images for £45 if you're using premium. On the other hand, if you want to take advantage of the images, the video, and also the audio, 10 of these, you're spending £70 per month. Pounds and not dollars. The same thing can be said for Shutterstock. As for Shutterstock, you're getting just 5 images for £29. You're getting 10 images if you're using the flexible subscription plan for £19. And the level of multiple member usage just simply goes up. If you're looking at Getty images as well, you can see the pricing, and Storyblock, you can also see the pricing that you only have 5 total number of downloads for £15, and if you like to get unlimited number of download, you'll be paying £29. Compare this to the pricing that you have here, and you're getting this for a relatively low price. So right now, this is currently available for anyone who would like to get it, and additionally, there is a 25% coupon code in the description, and you can go ahead and use that during checkout to save you 25% off your purchase. So with that said, let's take a look at the video which we've made. In today's world where technology and creativity collide, AI is taking center stage. And of course, it is time to say goodbye to boring tasks as AI swoops in to automate mundane tasks, offering developers the power to have fun and unleash their creative genius. And as AI becomes every artist's creative partner, aiding in conjuring up fresh ideas, styles that will make head turn, and personalized experience that will make hearts skip a beat, developers get to be real-time superheroes as they tackle problems better, while artists become the masters of their own craft with AI-powered trusty sidekicks. And as we all get ready to ride the wave of possibilities, let AI be your ultimate partner in crime on this seemingly adventure of craftsmanship and development. And once you're done, you can share your video across any platform of choice. You can also export this particular video in different aspect ratio. Say you want to export this as a widescreen 16:9, or you want to export it as a square 1:1 video, you can. All you need to do is click, and this would create a new tab and create that video in that format for you. And if you're working with a team and you like to collaborate, once you're within the editor, you can switch to the collaboration tab, and you can either send them a link or an invite to collaborate. And this just simply makes it all worth it, especially if you do have a team and you like to work together on a given project. Something else which is also worth mentioning is the folks at InVideo are currently working on an AI tool which will simply convert your ideas into videos. And for those who like to get informed once this comes out, you can simply proceed to join the waiting list and get informed once this is available. I'm going to roll the clip at the end of the video so you can check it out. And for those who want to check out InVideo and take advantage of this amazing set of tools and also wonderful set of premium content that you can use to create your own videos, link to this is going to be in the description. At the same time, links to the folks at InVideo's official YouTube channel is going to be in the description as well, where you can catch up with some tips and tricks of how to work effectively and get InVideo to do the job for you. Tell me what you guys think about this one in the comment section. And of course, if you like this video or you like something from this, you can go ahead and give a like, and don't forget to share with a friend. And until I see you guys in the next one, peace.
What if all you need to create a video is an idea?
Pack a giant bubble wrap suit and roll into the black hole and explore your own private planet.
A giant bubble wrap suit, you'll see, will protect you from gravity's glee. Just pop some bubbles and you'll be right. No need to worry, it's a funny sight. Imagine waking up to the sound of space-time being distorted each day. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.